The common housefly. We've all encountered these buzzing insects drawn to our homes and food with an almost uncanny ability. They are creatures of remarkable adaptability, thriving wherever humans reside. Their presence on Earth predates our own by millions of years. Fossil evidence suggests flies have been buzzing around for at least 240 million years. That's right, flies shared the world with dinosaurs. Today, they are found on every continent except Antarctica. These insects are masters of survival, laying their eggs in decaying matter. This provides a ready food source for their larvae, commonly known as maggots. Within days, the larvae mature into adult flies, ready to begin the cycle anew. Their short lifespan, typically only a few weeks, belies their incredible impact on our environment. While we may view them as a nuisance, flies play a crucial role in our ecosystem. One of the most characteristic behaviors of flies is their incessant leg rubbing. Why do they do it? It's not just for show. Flies are covered in tiny sensory hairs called chemoreceptors. These hairs are primarily located on their feet and legs. They act as taste buds, allowing flies to taste their surroundings. When a fly lands on a potential food source, it rubs its legs together to clean these sensory hairs. This ensures the chemoreceptors are free from debris and able to accurately assess the suitability of the food. Think of it as a chef cleaning their palate between tasting different dishes. This constant cleaning ensures the fly can detect even the faintest hint of sugar or other desirable nutrients. Flies don't have teeth or jaws to chew their food. Instead, they have evolved a unique way to consume their meals, a liquid diet. To do this, they utilize a proboscis, a straw-like mouthpart that acts like a sponge. When a fly lands on food, it secretes digestive juices onto the surface. These juices break down the food into a liquid form that the fly can then easily slurp up through its proboscis. This process of pre-digesting food outside the body is essential for the fly's survival. It allows them to extract nutrients from a wide range of food sources, from overripe fruit to decaying organic matter. This ability to consume a varied diet is one of the reasons flies are so successful at inhabiting diverse environments. While flies play a role in breaking down organic waste, their feeding habits pose a significant health risk. Because they feed on decaying matter, including feces and carrion, flies can pick up and transport a variety of harmful pathogens. These pathogens include bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella, as well as viruses and parasites. When a fly lands on your food, it doesn't just deposit these pathogens directly. Remember the digestive juices we discussed earlier? Flies often regurgitate some of these juices onto food to help break it down. This regurgitation process further increases the risk of contaminating your food with harmful microbes. Even a brief landing by a fly can deposit enough pathogens to cause illness. Section 5. The Pepper Experiment, a visual demonstration of contamination. A simple experiment can vividly illustrate how easily flies can contaminate food. Sprinkle a small amount of black pepper onto a plate of white sugar. Leave the plate exposed to flies for a short period, then observe what happens. You'll notice that the pepper, representing contaminants, quickly becomes dispersed throughout the sugar. This simple demonstration highlights the speed and efficiency with which flies can transfer contaminants. Imagine the pepper represents harmful bacteria. This experiment underscores the importance of keeping food covered and practicing good hygiene to minimize the risk of fly-borne illnesses. Section 6. Our immune system, a force to be reckoned with. While the thought of flies spreading germs is unsettling, it's important to remember our bodies are equipped with a powerful defense mechanism, the immune system. Our immune system is constantly working to identify and eliminate harmful invaders, including those carried by flies. Occasional contact with flies is unlikely to cause illness in healthy individuals. Our immune system is usually capable of neutralizing small amounts of pathogens. However, it's crucial to practice good hygiene, especially when preparing food, to minimize the risk of ingesting large amounts of harmful bacteria. Section 7. Flies. Not just pests, but vital contributors to our ecosystem. Despite their reputation as disease carriers, flies play a crucial role in maintaining a healthy ecosystem. Flies, like bees and butterflies, are important pollinators. They visit flowers to feed on nectar, transferring pollen in the process. This pollination is essential for the reproduction of many plant species. Furthermore, Flies are nature's recyclers. Their larvae, the humble maggots, are incredibly efficient at breaking down organic waste. This decomposition process is essential for nutrient cycling, returning valuable nutrients to the soil. Without flies, our world would be a much smellier and less fertile place. Section 8. A closer look at flies. Fascinating facts about these tiny creatures. Beyond their ecological importance, flies possess remarkable abilities that make them fascinating creatures. Did you know that flies can walk on smooth surfaces like glass thanks to tiny hairs on their feet that create suction? Their compound eyes, composed of thousands of individual lenses, give them an almost 360-degree field of vision. This allows them to detect movement from virtually any direction. Flies have incredibly fast reaction times, much faster than humans. This is why they seem to effortlessly dodge our attempts to swat them. Their wings are capable of beating up to 200 times per second, enabling them to maneuver with incredible agility. Section 9. Keeping flies at bay. Practical tips for a fly-free home. While flies are an integral part of our ecosystem, that doesn't mean we have to welcome them into our homes. Here are some practical tips to keep fly infestations at bay. Maintain cleanliness by regularly cleaning up food spills and crumbs. Empty trash cans frequently and keep them tightly sealed. Proper food storage is essential. Store food in airtight containers and refrigerate perishable items promptly. Eliminate breeding grounds by removing any standing water sources such as in pet bowls or clogged gutters. Use physical barriers like window screens and door sweeps to prevent flies from entering your home. By following these simple steps, you can significantly reduce the presence of flies in your home and minimize the risks associated with these buzzing insects. Section 10. Flies, a nuisance and a necessity. The common house fly, a nuisance, a disease carrier, yet also a fascinating creature and a vital contributor to our ecosystem. Their ability to irritate is undeniable, but their role in pollination, decomposition, and the food chain is indispensable. Understanding the dual nature of flies allows us to appreciate their place in the web of life, even as we take steps to keep them at bay in our homes.